Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football, irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The strains of the national anthem of Australia. Pacho makes the starting 11. Talk to me, Jim. What can we expect from him?
Well, I'd expect him to add a little more steel and stability to this defence, Peter. He's also very good on the ball, and he always shows courage in wanting to be on it. So you would expect him to contribute a lot to their build-up play.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course. So with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
So off we go then. Pacho. Van Dijk. Opts for safety. And it's Jordi Alba. Some good work on the right flank here. Yamal, and it's Bergkamp for Parejo. Irankunda. Jordi Alba. Ferran Torres and Parejo, and it's Bergkamp. Flamengo controlling the possession in this early phase. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, super ball! Irankunda. Jordi Alba. Ferran Torres going face, takes the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
First quarter of an hour gone. Irankunda. Flamengo are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe! Goal! Flamengo! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Flamengo have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ferran Torres does well to get it back. Flamengo currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Burgess. Played into space. Bergkamp, he's picked his way through. Corner it is. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Goes for the shot! Flamengo have their second corner now. Cleared away. Australia have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Parejo. Oh, good-looking ball. And now the breakaway. And here's Bergkamp. Who shoots! And that's a good finish. And he celebrates his 30th goal. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will stick.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Flamengo are doing very nicely, thank you.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Van Dijk. Pacho. And it's Van Dijk. And Jordi Alba. Parejo. And it's Bergkamp. He's looking wide. He can run onto that. Australia claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Flamengo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Yamal. Good driving run. And here's Mbappe. Yamal. He's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Bergkamp. Mbappe is onto this. Has a look and plays it forward. And here's Mbappe. Bergkamp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, third corner of the game. And he's lost his man here. Oh, well measured. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Flamengo looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Aquí están ambos equipos preparados.
So let's get the ball rolling. Irankunda. Oh, that's fabulous. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Parejo. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Mbappe. That's going wide left. Good ball, good take. Now this, can he finish? So their fourth corner of the game.
Cambio en el Flamengo. Número 11, número 21. Entran número 10, Messi. Número 13.
Terrific effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's forced to go back. Wriggles his way through. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Flamengo with this. He'll try from distance! And he's heaved it away. And it's Kovacic. He's going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Flamengo have opted to make another change here.
Cambio en el Flamengo. Número 17.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Número 25.
Flamengo are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. Flamengo still have the cards to affect this game. Suta. Oh, good spread. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish? Well taken goal. They're back within reach. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
So could they be onto something here? He's found a way past. Tries to pass it through. Cross needs to be good. Vidal. Yamal. And it's Vidal.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Nicely spread. And here's Yamal. Big chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Now, oh, shooting chance! That wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Cambio en el Flamengo. Número 19.
Well, the count is rising. That's 6.
Número 8. Cambio.
Ball's gone out of play. Over to the right flank. Great chance! Pinches it off him. And here's Mbappe. Decent chance! Aim forwards. He's a sharp little ball here. So no flag here. Looking for the run. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down, as opposed to two.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Australia making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. A few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a lucky 7th corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Vidal. Now there's the clearance. It's a threatening ball. He's having a shot! And it's in! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Flamengo visibly comfortable, now up by 3. Van Dijk. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Suta. Distributed tidily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Pacho. It's Van Dijk. And there goes the final whistle. Flamengo looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Flamengo definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Alexandro, especially on the overlap down that left-hand side. He can swing in a tasty cross from the byline or cut in himself and take a shot. Best of all, he's so incredibly fit that he can keep doing it for 90 minutes, by which time the opposition start to flag, and he's still going strong.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So we're up and running. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Yamal. That looks a good ball through. Great chance! Goal! Flamengo! And there is your opener. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
So, a breakthrough already. Eva Nielsen. Brazil have a free kick. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. He's picked his way through. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 7.
Sabinho. Ferran Torres did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Jordi Alba. Pacho. Flamengo leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0 for Ferran Torres. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a chance for a shot! And that's in. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Aos 13 minutos do primeiro tempo pelo jogador camisa 11.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Alexandro just loves to go forward whenever he can. Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Van Dijk. Parejo. And it's Bergkamp. And here's Mbappe. That's destined for the flank. Rafinha. Ibanez. And it's Guimaraes. And Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Evan Nielsen. Now it's Savinho. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pacho. And it's Parejo. Played out to the left flank. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ibanez. And Savinho. They've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Searching pass he's played there. Flamengo have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ibanez getting on for a third of the way through the game. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the finish! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Jordi Alba. Parejo. Here's the return pass, and it's Parejo. He's in a great position here. Yamal, and that's gone behind for a goal kick. Ederson. Ibanez. And Savinho, he is through here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Flamengo looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. It's gone for a throw-in. And it's Neymar. That's a lovely, neat pass. Threads one in. Yamal is wide and looking to get onto this. Neymar. Rafinha. And it's Guimaraes. Evan Nielsen. For Parejo. Yamal. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there, and they can counter here. Now it's Savinho. Savinho has got himself a free kick, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Neymar. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. That'll be a throw-in. Bruno Guimaraes. Alexandro. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And that is the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Flamengo clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Flamengo looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. We're on the move again. Jordi Alba. Ferran Torres. And it's Parejo. And Parejo. Jordi Alba. Throw in. Pacho. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Evan Nielsen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pacho gets on his bike and on the move. Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! Shapes to shoot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Flamengo find a position of real strength now. Neymar, and he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Teremos uma substituição.
Gabriel. And here's Neymar. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Neymar.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Mbappe. Neymar. Now it's Evan-Nielsen. Ferran Torres. And Lodi. Rabiot. And it's made its way to him. Messi. And he shoots! And he should have made it 4.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Foot in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substituição.
Rafinha. Mbappe. Well, that pass isn't the best. Ederson. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Over to the right flank. Nicely weighted ball. Good ball, good take. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. Rafinha showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal concedes a free kick for that. Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Alexandro. Alexandro has been caught there, it's a foul. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Mbappe, now it's Messi. It's a searching pass. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Yamal. Neymar. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's put paid to the danger. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 11. Camisa 24.
Just about up to 75 minutes.
Camisa 14.
Played out wide.
Camisa 5.
And that was asking for too much. Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Bruno Guimaraes. And the return pass. Now Ederson. And he's had it nicked away. Son Heung-min. And here's Evan-Nielsen. Pacho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's a big chance! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Brazil have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Alexandro wants to run onto this. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did.
There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. And it's claimed by the keeper. Son Heung-min. And it's Kovacic. And he's being shifted off it. That's a cute ball. Oh, super find. Can he finish? Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Foram indicados 6 minutos de acréscimo.
Bruno Guimaraes. Neymar. Yamal. Now it's Messi. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that was vital. Now it's João Pedro. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's in! Must be! It's an inviting looking ball, that. Nicely worked. And that's it. Flamengo looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe voted man of the match and deservedly so. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Entre em contato com o funcionário mais próximo.
Ps4.